Alright, the third step in this process is now that I have my categories written out, I've got my matrix basically created, now I've got to go through my documents, and now this is where I want to pull the pieces or the quotes and the evidence that I'm going to be using for each one of these. So for example, men against women. I know that this document number 1 by Johann Eberti, I'm going to pull some stuff in here, and I figured out that I'm going to take this part, deeply engaged in astronomical speculation that she neglected her household. So I think that's a very important statement that shows that what he's focusing on is the fact that she's neglected her household because she was doing these things, and he's upset about that. So he's clearly, his attitude or reaction to her being in the sciences is that she's neglecting her household. He doesn't like this kind of thing. He's against this kind of a thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put his name here in my parenthetical citation, Eberti, okay, and then I'm going to use the quote, deeply, I'm just going to write that down here, deeply engaged in astronomical speculation, that she neglected her household. Okay, and if you notice, I also use the dots here because I don't necessarily want to take an entire sentence or two from them. I want to take just the few words or parts of the words that I need that I can use and be powerful pieces in my essay, because I'm going to weave these parts into my own sentences as I go, and so I don't want to just take an entire quote and throw it into my essay. So I've got that. Okay, and then I go down to the next one. I found in here that I think Jablonski, right here, document number 8. Okay, so I've got Jablonski, he's my second one. Here we go, and I believe that I'm going to take some of this. So once again, I'm listing it here, and the part that I want, quote, do not believe Rory Winkleman should continue to work on our official calendar. That happens to be a whole sentence, okay? But I don't want all the rest of it because I do want some other things. Dot, dot, dot. Simply will not do, dot, dot, dot. Mouths would gape even wider. Okay, so I've got that. Okay, and I go through, I populate that, and then I go back through my documents. I populate the ones for women who are in support of women, men and women opposite. I can pick those out, and I'm just pulling the pieces of the quotes that I think are the most powerful statements, and I'm just getting those down here so I can use them later. The last thing I need to do is some of these I'm going to need to use for my point of view. So I'm going to list, I know, hey, this is going to be a good one where I'm going to talk about point of view here, and so then I can start to count up and get my point of views in here. Notice I'm not doing anything with that other than I'm going to be talking about or inserting my commentary, my analysis around their point of view, so that way at least I know that I'm talking about those things and I've got a certain amount that I want to make my essay strong. So this is the whole planning stage. This is where we populate, and once I have this done, I'm ready to write.